Russia and India are set to ink a rocket engine deal. Russia's space agency Roscosmos is poised to deepen its long-standing partnership with India through a new agreement on rocket engine technology. The comments come ahead of President Putin's India visit starting tomorrow. This will be his first visit to India since 2021. This is a major step forward in bilateral space collaboration amid the competitive global market. Dmitry Bakanov, Director General of Roscosmos, speaking to WION, said that the contract for the licensed production of rocket engines in India is expected imminently. He clarified that the focus is on rocket engines, specifically liquid propellant types essential for launch vehicles. Bakanov did not detail the models involved. This engine collaboration stands apart from other joint efforts, including Russia's support for India's ambitious space initiatives. Let's talk to our assistant editor for foreign affairs, Siddhant Subol. He's now joining us on this issue from New Delhi on the phone. Siddhant, what are the preparations for the Russian President Vladimir Putin, who's set to commence his visit to India tomorrow?
Well, preparations are underway. The visit comes essentially at a time when global geopolitics has been very polarizing. Now, ahead of that, we managed to speak with the head of Roscosmos, which is the Russian space agency Roscosmos, and the DG lauded India's role in terms of essentially how India has been able to move leaps and bounds when it comes to the space cooperation and also space projects. He said that India is a great partner in space, and in near future will cooperate in engines, and of course that they are going to sign a contract on engine program. We did ask him the details on the engine cooperation. He said basically that the details will be given out when the contract will be signed. So no details as to what kind of engine we are looking at, but it is clear that both sides, Roscosmos and ISRO, are clear on moving forward the cooperation between the two countries. But moving on to the Russian president's visit, we know that he arrives tomorrow, but essentially the key day of engagement will be on Friday, where he will be meeting the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Remember, this summit level conversation is an annual one, but this time it was delayed for many reasons. The last visit was in 2021. Last year, the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi had traveled to Russia not once, twice, first for the summit and then, of course, for the BRICS summit as well. So, significant developments when it comes to India-Russia relationship in next 48 hours.
All right, that is our assistant editor for foreign affairs, Siddhant Subol. We'll have to leave it there, and we are expecting the visit, or the highly anticipated visit of the Russian President Vladimir Putin, which is set to begin tomorrow, and he will meet the Indian Prime Minister on Friday.